Hey guys, it's me. Haven't done one in a while, but I'm going to go pick up a new game. It's not really a full game, it's just a cabinet, but it is a cabinet that I've been looking for. It's one that's, the game is one that's on my list, so we're going to go pick it up. It's the place I went previously that had the old house that had the old arcade games, and the building started falling in on the games and everything. Like the floors had rotted and the games were falling through the floor. It was that bad. So we're right over here. Back in the back, he was showing me an old pinball machine, which was missing a back box and legs and glass, lockdown bar. I couldn't get to the front of it to see what game it was or get to the playfield, but there was a cabinet in front of it, and it was an empty cabinet, missing the monitors and control panel. The cabinet looked like it was in good shape. It's going to take some work. I'm going to try to see if I can get this cabinet out today and bring it home. I'm not sure how much filming I can do over here. I don't know if this guy really wants me to, record this mess that he's got right now. But we're going to see what we can do. And there may be some other goodies in here. I'm not sure. I got the trailer. I ain't got no help today. Hopefully we can get this done before this rain rolls in. It's looking really cloudy. We kind of had a 50-50 chance of rain, which that's the norm in Florida. So, yep, we're going to roll out and load up a game and see if it's worthy to be brought back from the dead. Okay guys, it was hot in there, but I got in there, struggled, moved a lot of junk. It was very hot, but there it is, the $100 PC-10. All right, now I thought this was an empty cabinet, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot. All right, I was expecting this just to be an empty mess, but no, I got to looking. It does, in fact, let's see if we can get flipped around here. All right, I got to looking. It does, in fact, have both CRTs. The glass is intact, although I might better take that out. But looking in there, we may have a board set in there. All right, do not have a control panel, but I think I've got a control panel. I do have a PC-10 control panel, but I think it's for the Versus cabinet, not this cabinet. So I'm fixing to set I'm fixing to set the glass out so that way it doesn't get broke on the way in, and we're going to get on the road and get to the house and find out what we got in this, okay? Okay, so I am turning around. That's in front of me. You can see it's a little bit of sun, but you see that storm cloud right there? Okay. Well, behind me, you can see how stormy it is back there. And I don't want to take my Playchoice 10 cabinet through that. So we're going to turn around and wait out this storm cloud that apparently has decided to form this barrier between me and getting home. Okay, it is like 100 degrees out here right now. So I got the Playchoice 10 unloaded. Got it right here. It's let's see, walk around. It's a mess down here. I ain't been down here. I've been really neglecting things. I need some T-molding here and there, but a little bit of wear on the decal. But man, this thing is in really good shape. The base is still solid. There is no water damage other than the speaker grill here is peeled a little bit, which I'll trim this out or something. I'm not going to do a whole lot on this. I'm going to keep this original. I took the lower bezel glass out. It is a tinted glass, so I'm
I took it out because it was loose. Without the control panel, without the control panel here, it just flops out. Looks like everything's here. I'm just missing the control panel. So, and I might have one, but like I said, I'm just going to open this up and find out what games are in here. So let's check it out. All right, let's see here. Okay, I got this lock here, but we got screws here. So I'm hoping that this lock is no longer being used. If somebody went through the trouble of putting these screws here. I don't know if these screws, no. So apparently, yeah, apparently these screws are not the only thing holding it. Oh man, that lock. I hate these locks. They're so secured. No, that's not gonna work. All right, plan B. All right.
Alright, I'm going to use this wire brush to kind of knock some of the dirt and grime loose from the bottom and then vacuum it up. I'm really impressed that there's not any actual like wire damage in here, because it was definitely a rat. I guess he drug that shirt in here and was hanging out or something, and he just moved on. But surprisingly, there's nothing chewed up in here. Take this wire brush to kind of break loose the poop, and I had a control panel for a PC-10, but I don't think it was a 2-screen, because I also found the little timers, the little numeric timers. So I guess it was off of a single screen, and it's a little bit narrower, so it may have been for a Nintendo Versus cabinet. and not the dual screen like this one. I think this one is a little bit. I think this is a little bit wider than a standard Nintendo cabinet. I don't know. This is my first Nintendo cabinet, so we'll find that out later. This is interesting. They rotated. This is rotated to where the door interlock switch isn't facing the door, so it's just all on or on all the time. But we got it cleaned up a little bit down there, looking pretty good. I'll probably get some washcloths or get some paper towels and wipe all that down real good just to make sure that it's, get a little bit of the crap out of there. I'm also got a little bit of a dirt dauber, what we call them dirt daubers around here. It's a mud wasp right here. Right here on the board on this RF shield. You know what? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave the RF shield here out because it looks like I can just connect this directly into the harness here. I think we'll find out. Let's go get our PCB. All right, here's our PCB. Where's the cable? The ribbon cable that plugs into here, right there. There. Looks like take that out, plug that directly into there, put that there, and then this will just plug into this. Directly into the that's one less thing to worry about. So, but basically what this did was it helped to knock out, it kept it from, it's supposed to prevent the game from causing radio interference on CB radios, and basically it was to make sure that the game was not a public nuisance to anyone. So, at this point, machines don't really create that much interference with other stuff, and nobody really worries about that. Is concerned about that. There's wood right there. we're gonna set the camera back some right here. All right, it is plugged in. We are plugged in. I'm going to pull the interlock switch. Nothing yet. Okay, and I am going to flip the power switch on. I've got power on the board. I heard some high voltage on one of the monitors. If I heard it on both monitors. Go around to the front. All right, I got a little bit of some sort of graphics popping up on the upper screen. Oh, we got audio. We almost have a picture, guys. We almost have a picture. Hold on, let me find my dolly. Let me get my dolly set up here. I cannot believe that the monitor is actually coming on. Oh man, the light's even trying to attempt to work. Looks like my horizontal hold is off, but both monitors are attempting to work. It's been cycling through the games and playing demos of the games. And you can see here, this is the Versus control panel, and it's filthy. It's been in the shed for the last couple of years. I found it in a barn, so it was nasty. As you can see, it's not wide enough to reach all the way across, and it doesn't quite have the right shape to fit this. It does plug in the same, but still missing some buttons, and it's going to have some wiring work and just be taken apart and cleaned. I'll get on eBay, contact some other people, probably post online that I'm looking for one, because I've got pretty much everything here but a couple of buttons that are damaged. So, oh, there's Contra. But on this control panel, you got channel select, enter, which is to operate the menu, and then this is your select and start like you would have on a Nintendo game, the Nintendo controller. And then you got a reset up here. Reset would exit the game you're in and take you back up to the upper menu. I want to say that the upper menu also showed like game, game controls and some information about the game. I want to turn this down real quick. So, but I mean, I could kind of use this a little bit. Well, let's see if we can. I always hate that part when I get close to having something complete, and then like I gotta wait and order something to wait for it to come in. All right, it does plug in into the regular harness. Okay, now let's get some volume on again. Okay, I'm going to add a quarter. No, just my luck, the wires that I need to use are pulled off. I got something going on. Got channel select. Looks like inner's working here. Okay. Okay, it looks like I'm in the game select screen. Looks like most of the switches on this control panel are broken, so I don't think we're making any progress with this. I was hoping to at least hear one of these games start up and play. Make sure we got enough credits in there to play. Okay, so it's been a few days. Not quite sure where I left off, but I've done a few things. I did replace this light up here, so we got a working light up here now. I also tried out a couple of games on it. We did some vacuuming. Trying to think, what all have we done here? All right, you're gonna open that up. I think I might have pointed this out. Somebody has screwed this. It's supposed to go here, and it's moved here. I'm not sure. It doesn't look. It looks like it was always put there. It's really strange. But like I mentioned, I've got some issues with the monitor up here. We don't have red on the top monitor. I don't have green on the bottom monitor, and so we've got to do some work on that. We can get to that there. I think I mentioned that I had a single player Playchoice 10 control panel, and it doesn't fit. However, I got online on the Playchoice Facebook group, and I've got the proper control panel right here. The joysticks, we took the joysticks and the buttons out for shipping. They're right there. We're going to put those back in. This one's skin up a little bit. It's in pretty rough shape, but probably going to get a new overlay for it, and we'll install that later. Right now, I just want to get this thing together and in one piece. I had another Playchoice 10 board that I stuck in here for now. I had another Playchoice 10 board, and it had, this was the single screen Playchoice 10 right here. It's got 2 hookups on it that it uses, whereas the dual screen only has 1 hookup, and then it has this little ribbon cable that comes off here and heads up to the control panel, I guess, for the controls. But so I had some extra game cards, and some of them were so old the labels had fell off, but I was able to put them in to figure out what some of them are. So I've got it loaded up. There's our RF shield that we're not going to put back on there. We're going to leave that off for now. What I want to do right now is get this control panel back together and put it in and see if we can play a little bit. See, we got Punch Out playing right now. Also, this monitor is really dim, so I'm worried that it really needs to be rejuvenated. All I can see is the reflection in the camera of the lights in the camera here. But yeah, here you can see it's really dim, so I'm pretty sure this monitor needs to be rejuvenated. I don't know. I've got a rejuvenator. I've never used it, but I've never had a lot of Sanyo 20EZ monitors to try it on. I may have the connector for that. I may not. We won't know until we try it. But yeah, I'm going to get this control panel ready to go on here, and we might wipe this thing down and clean it up some, because my goal is to get this out of the shop and in the house pretty soon. Even if I don't have the monitors fixed, I can pull them out and work on them in the house. As bad as that sounds, but yeah, that's probably what we're going to do, because I've got a lot of projects piling up in here and I really need to get to work on. So, all right, so yeah, we'll get started on that. Start recording.
A lot of this stuff sure is different from Atari's. Spacer goes there. That goes there like that. This one on. Oh, look, somebody made their own bushing there. Let's see how well that works.
Okay, so down here at the shop, I've got to do some work in the shop, and what I'm going to do is kind of put this project to the side for a little while, and we'll do some cleanup on it, get it cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the house because this one's a keeper. This is one of my grills that I've been after. It's somewhat working. It's still got a few issues, got some control issues. Need a new control panel overlay. Got to get the monitors fixed, both top and bottom. One's missing red, one's missing green. We'll take care of all that, but I'm going to do that inside. Cabinet work, everything's in good shape. I've got my niece and my nephew here. They're going to help me a little bit, hang out with me some, and we're going to clean up, get this thing cleaned up, moved into the house, and we're going to get this job together and get it going. So you start by cleaning the sides, wipe the insides down, get the monitors clean, get this all back together in one piece and get it solid so we can move it. All right? Thank you. Yeah, you're going to help me. All right. Here we go. All right, now we're going to go around here to the back side. All right, I'm using this mean green antibacterial cleaner here. Does a pretty good job. Plus, it's got a little bit of antibacterial stuff to get rid of things. All right, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get these locks on here. Sure, I will lock to that. Kind of a boring video, just me wiping things down and cleaning stuff up. So, pull that off. Usually I can knock these loose with just a little socket here until somebody's watching. These are just little cheap locks that I get from Lowe's. I usually get there's some cheap locks that you can get online. eBay's got some, and usually they always come in as EOO, which, it's fine for your home arcade, but if you're on location somewhere, you probably wouldn't want to use a lock that has the key code printed on the face of it that you can just order online. Just putting that out there.
Hey guys, just getting your buttons. But I want to get this is my car that I want.
See how well that works.